Okay, I think we should be going live now. Let me just check on this end. Yep, so hello. Welcome to anybody that might stumble upon this either on YouTube or Twitch worlds or maybe even live at the moment. I'm not sure. But yeah, hello, welcome. Adventurers. Thanks for joining me for a brand new adventure, this time in Morrowind. I'm just gonna click new and start loading it up. Yes, I'm actually pretty excited for this one because Morrowind is one of my favorite, like the oldest games, like one of the oldest first games that I really played.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
That intro is probably the loudest thing we get in the entire game. I'm not sure why the balance of audio is so it's a bit weird. But I checked earlier and it should be fine from now on.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Oh, look at this beautiful man. What next would be Spear Waters.
Not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
There he is.
Quiet. Here comes the gun.
Just walking up
This
the
is where we'll get off. Come with me.
So I was playing this a couple years back by myself after I basically like installed all the mods I'm using this one, compiled them in a way that makes them more cool enough. And this was kind of like the reason why I wanted to start streaming on Twitch, just because I was like traveling and adventuring this game, just like myself. This area is
This is
gonna
where
be
they want you. Head down to
super
the dock
laggy
and show you to the census
for
office.
some reason. But then it kind of like gets better.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
We'll be on Argonian. So we get some bonus to spears. Okay. Oh, we can judge our face. Can go for this one. Then there was something like just like this. Just keep it simple.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
I'll fill out the forms myself. just adventure. Maybe like Shadow Scale. I'll go combat. And strength agility maybe? Because I won't be focusing on magic that much. I'll try to have some of it. Yeah, that should be fine. The major skills I want to pick spear, medium armor. What else? Marksman? Yeah, marksman. One magic, one set of magic, maybe like. Illusion. And what else? Speechcraft or sneaking? I take sneaking. And then minor skills can be block. Alchemy. Block, alchemy. Mercantile maybe. Block, alchemy, mercantile. Athletics good. And I think security. Block, alchemy, mercantile, athletics and security. Maybe instead of like mercantile, you take speechcraft. I think that might be slightly better. Yeah, I think that should cover everything.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Okay. Hey. Benson Trinker. How's it how's it going? Is it Benson? Yeah. How's it going? It just got me kind of in the middle of character creation. Monka. I think I'll go with Shadow. Although, at the same time, we probably have... We probably be able to like cast invisibility spells and stuff like that. Just from our... Yeah, I'll go with Warrior.
Interesting.
Like
now, before I stamp these papers,
passive
make
buff.
sure this information is correct.
Nice. I haven't like played any Elder Scrolls games for a while because like I have Oblivion and Skyrim and obviously Morrowind. But I've
Show your
never
papers to the captain when
like
you
I
exit to get
Morrowind was probably
released.
like my first role-playing game when I was younger. Back on my crappy like old-timey computer with
Continue through to the
Windows
next
90
building
something.
and talk to
Yeah.
Salus Gravius.
and I never like actually finished it. I never like gone that far in the main quest. I just kind of got distracted with like open world stuff. So I'm going to kind of try to see if I can get through it this time. Oh, nice. Yeah, I used to cheat a lot. Like the old spawn. Is there anybody watching me? Clumsy step. Oh, this is like, I guess this is one of the mod stuff. Not like the extra mod settings. But yeah, so I'll try to do like a no cheat run, see how far I'll go. Let's do some rice. I think Ashlanders is what they call it in the English version. So I don't think you're like that far off. Oh, this is like descriptions of all the... I guess we can steal it. Let's like sell it off. What else? What else of value we can grab? Quamayak. Wait, there's some guards here. Some prisoners. Is there? Where was it? Was it like under the bread? No. Table. Oh yeah, obviously, okay. I thought it was like a fork or something. I'll wait a bit. Yes, maybe I can. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. They saw me. Okay, they'll let me go for now. It's fine. Like, I thought they used to give you like an icon for when. Nope. Yeah. I'll just wait for her to move on for a bit. I think we pretty much... I don't know how valuable the plates are. Like I didn't saw like anything that might be... Actually this kind of stick is pretty valuable. Oh yeah. I think I think that stealing from here might be a bit too cheesy. Chef that side. Maybe one of the mods like removed it. Because I have a bunch of them on. So actually this one. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. Just gonna close the just gonna take out the lockpick, close this door, and have a... Oh nice! Got it. 31 gold. At least it's something. And we lost our lockpick, I guess we're not that good at it yet. Okay. Got the ring, we got the picture. So how's your day going? Like, what are you up to today? There he is. Knight errant. Septim. Okay, that's fine. I think that's usually like what I do when I'm streaming stuff. When I'm like watching somebody else stream. Like I like to have them in the background. I'm just doing my stuff. Balmora. Okay. It's a bit sniffly. And this is one of the mods. Morrowind Comes Alive, so I'm just gonna do the settings really quick. Sure, courtesans, hostile junks, hostile NPCs, bandit attacks, Ashlanders, brigands, 2 to 5 should be fine. Okay. So to look at Satan and some floating trees and buildings up in the distance, just because you're gonna have stuff like that if you're using mods sometimes. It's fire good. I'll just give him the ring back. Yeah. Are you going to be playing Morrowind or something else? Yeah, this is a bit nice. It shouldn't like take that much to download. It shouldn't be that big. Also, this is a bit depressing. Like his trade is commoner, so he just does whatever he's doing. Imagine like going through life knowing that your whole life is just like being a peasant. Nice, that's good. Oh, there's a wood trader here. It's like I have a bunch of like crafting mods, so hopefully I'll be able to like start making my own stuff too. First, let's go to who's this guy? Sosfane. So that's one of the expansions. What's this trade? An agent. Well, we can travel somewhere. We can buy more if we like it. I think I'm going to be like mostly just going on food everywhere. Just because it's kind of like a bit more exciting. At least for a while until it gets boring. Okay, old starting trade house. What do we have? To advise. Practice skills. Okay. So they have a spear that we can use. No, it's okay. Yeah, I don't think I did. Like, I'm just kind of doing this one. Are you going to be playing with any mods or? I'll buy 2 of them. We actually have like a pretty good decent amount of gold. Jeez. 5 gigabytes of mods. Oh, to be honest, like, I have a good one. Like this, one of the reasons why I want to do more, like I said it earlier, but Morrowind is kind of like the reason why I wanted to start streaming. Just because I was like playing it earlier by myself, like a few years back. Just like it myself, and I said like, you know, it might be nice to like stream this one day. So I stopped playing at the time. And kind of like one of the reasons why I want to 1 to 1, 1 to 2. I want to finish it so I could like uninstall it without having to remember how many mods I have and like how to set them up. So that would like free up a lot of space on my computer. Apparel. I think we can still afford. Oh no, we only have like 100 gold. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I don't know. Like once I finish this, you know, playthrough, and I get to the end, I'm not sure like what will be like next time I'll play Morrowind. I can say that. We don't need water breathing. We're an Organian, so we can say that too. Come and shoot. Say that too. I guess keep the crab meat and kata and stuff. Maybe we can like make some potions or make some potions that just like eat it. I don't remember if like these mods like are going to track hunger and stuff like that. Okay, no problem. I'll be here. I'll probably just like be puffing around the town until I start heading to Balmora. Yep. Fit and tinder, saucepan, skillet. Some lockpicks would be nice, but we don't really have the gold. Can we get him to go to 118? Okay. I think that's good enough. I wonder if there's like any quests in this area that we can pick up. Oh yeah, there we go. Recover some gold. That's right. Sec? Had a bad round playing 9 holes and lost a bit more money. Oh yeah, like I'll do it. We're supposed to like track his movements from the lighthouse. Say the nan, say the nan. Who else is there? Commoner, Tangerine, Marianne the Castor. But this is like one of the companions we could pick up. Commoner. Balmora. Pelagiet. Caldera. Ebenhard. And the great city of Vivek. There. So let's go outside and look for stuff and stuff. And also go to who's this? Who are these beautiful twins? Cassius and also Cassius. That's a good sign. So, I think they might be taking it like to like the mainland. But yeah, that's always a good sign when we have mods and NPCs and it's like just flying, flying buildings in the distance. I'm not I'm not super sure yet which mods did that. I remember I was trying to like solve that issue a while back, but I never like figured it out. What are we supposed to do? Find mine that Fargo has been hiding away. Keep an eye on him, come on top of the lighthouse until I'm not sure where he goes. I should watch him at night. Also, I think there was like a tax collector thing. And who's this? Who's this like lady in red? A paladin? Nope. I would not like to join the Imperial Code. Thank you very much. Lauren and also Lauren. Another good sign. Who are you? I'm not sure. A lot of twins with the same name in this village. Must be like how strange Morrowind custom. What's a good for that? So long that I'm forgetting. What to do things. We put on the Nordic ring there. There we go. That's all it is. Lizard boy. How do I go back to? There we go. Nope, don't take off my pants. Okay. Let's try to chop this up. There we go. Get some red meat when we can excel later. Oh yeah, there he is. Processes. Trying to go. There we go. Like circuits. Let's take a shirt. I'm not super sure whether there's nudity in this one, so I'm just gonna keep suspension for now. I don't remember if those were the mods that I had. Just want to play that bit safe. What the fuck? It's a fucking rat. It's one of my ankles. This is a little nice. Nice. Up. Hey, welcome back. I just, while you were gone, I had some rats. And I found the dead tax collector. Oh, and also apparently a skeleton in a chest. How exciting. Let me see what 25 gold. Yeah, so here's a pro tip strat from pro gamers. Just stumble upon a random chest. Yeah, at this point I'm not super sure what's from a mod and what isn't. I know there should be like a guy in the sky over here that just like falls down. Well, I mean, I almost missed it too, so maybe just people don't see them. Maybe just like that. I think over here. There he is. There's our Skyman. He has that stupid one of longsword and some foregun clips and a nice hat. I'm from Poland, so Central Europe. Okay, there's definitely nudity in this. Okay. So I'm going to change that up probably a bit. I'll just never strip anybody. Oh nice, Guten Tag. Ich bin Jan. I used to actually could speak like at least some broken German, because I grew up in Schlesien. I think it's how you guys say it in German. It's like it's the western frontier part of Poland. Yeah. So they would teach us German as a second language in school, just because we had like so many German travelers and tourists like through our region. That it was very useful. What's this? Note. This area is off limits until further notice. Why? I don't know. But then I came to US when I was like 13. Nice. Oh, people, yeah. Polish and Czech, it's very similar. Russian not so much. Like once you get that further east, you know, some of the words you kind of can get lost in a conversation. But yeah, the village where I'm from, it's right on the border with Czechs. So I could really like go down from the hill where our village is, and you'll be in Czech land instead. We're right on the border. So a lot of times we would go to the nearby Czech town for like, just to have pizza, and stuff. And we would have like, I know like the farmers from my village would take their harvest over the border and trade with like the Czechs instead because they offered better prices. And a lot of times like they would just speak to them in Polish and the Czechs spoke to them in Czech, and they could just like understand each other, which I thought was like kind of nice. That it's like different countries and languages, yeah, and they still managed to make it work. Get a fancy book. But so Czech is pretty funny to somebody that speaks Polish, because the way it worked out that Czech words in Polish they sound like baby talk. Like the way people say things in Czech sounds like what Poles would say to like a child. You know, they're like very kind of like familiar. Yeah. But then I heard like for Czechs it's the opposite with Polish. Like to them Polish sounds very funny, and their language sounds normal. So I'm not sure if it's. I'm not sure how that looked like. But yeah, I like going down to Czech and just kind of hanging around there. It was like always something to do. Plus they have pretty good RAM. Remember that. RAM and Kofola. Kofola was like herbal cola. Herbal cola. Where's this son of a bitch? I'm supposed to like wait for him to watch nothing. In the meantime, I'm going to read the tax records. I think foreign unit is, or for the news is the one that we're supposed to talk to about the matter of the tax collector. Hello, everybody. I'm not super familiar with like Czech geography. The city where we were by was called Vytnava, and I remember like one of the closest mountains is, I think in Czech it's Pradat, which just means like old father or grandfather. And I did actually like climb it once with some friends. I'm going to look up and talk to Cassius for a bit. About the tax collectors, if I can get like a quest out of that or something. But yeah, I really I like countryside better than towns. Is there anyone I can talk to? Firemutt. Oh, this is like a mod quest, I think. That gives us like an extra. Like if we want to go adventuring to like a new area, I think, or like an island or something. Yeah, this is gonna be our crew for the adventure, and I think that's a naked Argonian. So that's a good sign. But yeah, I kind of miss the countryside. Okay. I kind of, that's kind of like what with Nava was. Like we always say that it kind of feels like time stopped in some of the like the old European cities, or like towns. But yeah, it never had that feel to it, although I'm not sure it was like a place where stars would go to. Just kind of like a nice little town. Oh, film festivals. Starts from the 90s, gotcha. I think that kind of does sound familiar, at least Carlsbad does. So maybe like I heard of it at some point in Europe. But like God, I've been in the US so long I can barely remember Kaborok City, gotcha. No, Vietnam was more like Cold War city. Like the although it's not I think it's kind of pretty like they had a pretty nice little town center. But yeah, Vietnam kind of felt like they never moved past the Cold War, and like it's still like stuff from 70s and 90s, 70s and like 80s. That's kind of just how it feels. We need to see if we can like spot. Yeah, they were like my girlfriend and I were planning to. We were actually planning to go to Poland so she can meet my family there. This summer, but obviously because of the pandemic, you know, we decided not to do that. But we're going to try and go there for winter. Yeah, 2020 is. We never expected it to get that crazy. So I think if I remember right, there's this little tree trunk that we're watching right now, and Farscat is going to try and hide his gold there. So we just kind of have to wait for him to do that. I think we can wait a bit. If I'll remember. Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. There you go. So I do have like a thing about Processus Vitellius corpse, but I'm not sure if I can talk about that. Like right now I'm just kind of waiting to see, because I mean I was talking to some friends that I haven't seen in a while, and I might meet them in July, but we're gonna wait and see like what happens in July. Just because we're all pretty concerned about like getting sick. We don't really want to deal with that. Nice, that's good. Like, yeah, I think Germany had like one of the, from what I heard at least. I mean, you can either confirm it or deny it, but I think they had like one of the better responses to the virus. And actually, so did Poland. I think Poland responded to it very early, and they took it very seriously when the news about it started going around. So I think that's why they had relatively like little deaths, few deaths. Yeah, Italy was bad. Italy's bad, and now US US and Brazil. Yeah, I think Poland checked it good. I think Poland has fewer reported deaths than like Chicago has. Like all of Poland has fewer than what we had just in Chicago. At least that's what it was last time I checked. Or like all of Illinois maybe. But my friend said that like Poland doesn't do enough testing, or they don't super trust the reports of the government. So you have to like take things with a bit of salt. Yeah. I mean, US depends from like state to state. Just because like the different states have like so much like leeway and freedom to deal with things how they see fit. So like in Illinois, I don't think they did. I think Illinois did pretty well. All things considered, like they were prepared for things to get much worse than they did. So they had like a bunch of resources that they didn't end up using because like the hospitals managed to pretty much deal with everything, more or less. But yeah, I think Illinois is doing like good enough. Because like they're opening stuff up, but they're doing it very gradually and slowly. Because they depend on like data from scientists and researchers, so I think that's a good thing. Where's Fargate? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Go and game. I'm gonna try to see where this little sneaky son of a bitch is escaping his gold. This little leprechaun. Son of a bitch. Also, I'm gonna look up some information about this quest. Just to make sure that I'm not in the wrong area or something. Is that him? Is that him just sneaking about with a torch? Yeah, I think that's him. I think that's... Look at him go. Oh, this little goblin son of a bitch. Oh, there he is in the swamp water. Oh, what's he doing? Just wiggling about next to us stump. I think he might be stuck. Sorry about that. Yeah, like the Morrowind intro is way louder than anything else in the game for some reason. I had some issues with that. Okay, I think we got him. I think that should be good enough. There he is, just sneaking away like a little goddamn son of a bitch.